everybody. Welcome to another edition of Paranormal Swamp Talk. Of course, we're late because that's the way we roll. I'm your host, Howard, along with host, the Listen Queen herself, Miss Chrissy. I'm also joined. That's my podcast wife, and then my real wife is down at the end over there, the Swamp Witch, Jackie, and she is a witch
Yes.
with a capital B. And then,
Hey, Howard.
and then we have my love slave himself, Mr. Scotty Too Hottie. He loves my legs.
Yes, I do.
They're always
Nice
smooth.
and hairy.
They're nice and smooth, and I ain't never have to worry about putting any kind of lotion on it or anything. And tonight we have Miss Joanne Stewart on tonight. She's been on the show. She's a lot of support. She's always watching us on, she's always making comments and stuff. And I just said, well, every once in a while I like to grab a fan or somebody who really follows the page and bring them on and just talk to them and see what they're about and see who they are and just have some fun, So Joanne.
Yes, hello, everybody.
She is Irish and Scottish.
Now there's a face with the name.
Oh, shit. Irish and Scottish? That's some fucked up shit right there. I'm just saying.
I know what you're saying. I'm trying to
Hi, Denise. There we go.
And Gabe Rabu, he bitching at me. He was on already. I mean, I don't know. Gabe was already there.
Oh, yeah. Gabe's like, man, y'all better hurry up and get on.
Yeah, no shit, man. He's like, get y'all asses going. What the hell? What's y'all problem? Let's see who else we got.
Hey, Jeff, how you doing, brother?
We got Julie. How you doing, Julie?
Hi, Julie.
I got a little Facebook user. I'm gonna find out who you are in a minute. I'm just gonna track you down.
It's me.
I'll track you down.
Hi, everybody in chat.
And there's Eileen.
Miss Eileen.
Hi,
Don't
Eileen.
forget Jennifer Lee. Jennifer Lee.
And Miss Jennifer Lee's in the house. Jennifer, I got to get with you about something. Remind me to get with you.
Back off.
Oh, that's my sister. There's no sexual thoughts with me and her. I mean,
You in Louisiana, I'm just saying.
Unless she astral projects this way, and then she don't want to do that because I'll be on the crapper. She's already said she ain't coming in when I'm crapping.
Louisiana, Wabash, Indiana, it's all the same.
You got the goat himself, Mr. Jeff. How's it going, brother? See,
What up, Gabriel?
Joanne, the super fan. Look at that.
Yeah, she is. She's awesome, man.
Maybe I'm just a glorified stalker.
Woohoo.
We're doing good. We're doing good. Oh, there's Anthony.
What up, Anthony? I'm cold as hell. I don't know about you guys. I'm cold.
Yeah, it's cold here.
Now it's cold as Canada.
Banshee. I'm the same Joanne. I'm Irish, but Scottish history. That must be you. Look at that. Look, you must be watching it on the YouTube's on over there.
I'm Scottish as well, and Welsh.
And we must have Peter Renee in here because I don't see her made a comment. I see where Nikki made a comment.
Might just be watching it. When your friends show up, it tells you they're watching with you. Hey, Denise.
Ernie had me in the kitchen since Sunday. I'm ready to take my ass back to work. You making all them biscuits and everything. That man's eating good right now. He is eating good.
She was telling me last night she was making like Spanish rice or something last night. She's like, this motherfucker got me in the kitchen. I said, we went out to eat. I ain't got to worry about that.
She had him chasing around for a goat.
Gabriel Kirk. A little chill in here. Yes, there is. Mr. Greg Cost himself.
Hey, Greg.
Hi, Greg.
Hi.
And Jeff wants to know if we want to talk about the Bel Air house. We might. Jeff, we might get you on the show because we could let you talk about it and see what it's about, bring you on. But tonight we're talking just to Joanne. We're going to find out her whole history. I'm going to upper and lower GI her ass tonight. We're going to find out everything we can find out about her.
Oh, shit.
Jeff, message us and we'll seriously talk about having you on the show to talk about when you were over the Bel Air. I don't know if you're still over it, but I know you once were. So message either Howard or myself, and we'll definitely get you on the show as the guest, and you can answer questions and tell stories and all that good stuff.
Well, Banshee, sent some of that hot ass shit this way.
We got one of Paranormal Swamp Talk on the page of YouTube, one in the regular, 4 in the Paranormal United, 5 in Paranormal Swamp Investigations page. Paralinks Live. All right. Who is Joanne the Cat Slave? All right. Greg, you came in kind of late. She has every show that I've seen. I mean, every show. Every show. It doesn't matter from this show to the train wreck we have on Friday night. She's there. She's always watching this show. She's always giving us support. And every once in a while, I like to pull a fan in and just talk to them and get to know them a little bit better. See if they really find out they ain't stalking us and nothing like that. Because, that's what we're really doing. But yeah, we ask her about Penny. Okay, we're going to ask her. T-Dog's in the house. Hey there, the T-Dog.
What up, Tim? What up, brother?
Mr. David Hope.
Hey, David.
David. Uh-oh. He wants to know if this is a real redhead. Does the carpet match the drapes?
I do have red in my hair, but I also dye it. So this isn't the actual color, but I do have red in my hair naturally.
Yeah, she got the temper like a damn redhead too.
All right. Oh shit, Gabriel wants to get right into it. He says, enough. Joanne, spill. Tell us all. Deepest secrets, anything juicy.
Juicy.
Look at that, look. Juicy.
This is not NC-17. I can't.
It is NC-17.
This is NC-17.
No. Talking about Penny. Penny was my pet skunk. I'd leave the door open and she'd come in and eat cat food, and where she'd go.
That is awesome. That is my dream pet. My dream pet is to have a pet skunk. I'm not lying. Ugh.
You could do like a strange brew, man. They had a black lab and they just went ahead and put peroxide down the middle of it like that and made the lab into a giant skunk.
Dude, that'd be crazy.
That's what I was thinking.
Chrissy, can we do that to you? Come on, let us dye your hair black and let us do a white streak down the middle.
No.
We could do that to you and Jason. He could be Pepe Le Pew and you could be that little girl that he.
Long stocking.
Yeah.
Not Pippi Longstocking. Pippi Le Pew is a skunk, female skunk.
But that would be so awesome.
He's the male skunk, always in love.
We are
always in love.
I love my Jason. Nice, Denise. I didn't know that about you.
You ought to seen that. I was watching.
That is awesome.
I got off the phone with Ernie. He called me up, and it was Monday, I believe. And Denise had a feeling she had to check on him for some reason, and she just, when she gets that feeling, she has to check on people. And they called me up and they checked on me, and we got to talking and everything, and just between us and everything, we're just talking some stuff and seeing what's going on and everything, just life in general. And all of a sudden, I look at the post on Facebook. I got off the phone with him, look on the post on Facebook, and there was a goat loose in their neighborhood. And Denise had to have that goat. So she put on a wolf's hat. She had a wolf. I mean, this thing went over ears and everything. And they driving in the car and they're looking for the goat. Said, that's natural. That is natural. You'll see the wolf in the woods. But the goat sees you also, Denise. I mean, a giant wolf on you.
Denise, I didn't get it.
I didn't get it. Oh.
No, it went back to its owner. But if the goat had seen her head, he would have ran because it was a wolf.
Right.
Yeah, I'm scared.
I'm gonna eat it.
I'm gonna tell you right now. Go ahead, Scott.
No, you go ahead.
If you ever talk to Ernie and Denise, what you see when they do these podcasts, that's the real them. They are funny. They always doing stuff to one another. It's like Ernie feels for me for what Jackie does to me, and I feel for Ernie because what Denise does to Ernie sometimes. making him starve. Right now he's got it. He's got it big. She's cooking for the man. She's cooking for the man. I'm happy for him. But now, I mean, when she goes back to work, he's gonna starve again. He's gonna waste away to nothing.
Oh, poor
But yeah,
muffin.
she dressed up in that freaking wolf outfit, and she was on the phone. She's just, she was doing a live shot of her and Ernie on that phone, chasing down a goat.
That is
Now,
awesome.
I put the bug in the ear that God, my would have been son-in-law. He raises ostriches and Dalmatians and stuff. So we getting a Dalmatian pup. He said it's got liver spots on it or something. I don't know. I guess it's the spots on it. But he asked me if I wanted an ostrich. I said, well, I don't know. Them things get pretty big, I mean, where the hell am I put that? Like, I already got 2 pigs that eat everything I got. And then got dogs and everything else and chickens. And now I'm going to have an ostrich out. Maybe, I mean,
Dude, that's fucking awesome.
the good thing would be, I mean, Scotty, I mean, really, you get on that son of a bitch and ride him down to the store.
Listen, you get an ostrich and I come down there, I'm riding that son of a bitch. I'm just saying.
We're racing.
I will look like a fucking little monkey on the one dog when he run around the fucking circus. That's gonna be me on the ostrich. I'm gonna ride that fucking emu. Them things are mean. But that is awesome, Bill.
Thank you, Greg. Thank you for the compliment on my hair. I appreciate it.
Oh, hey, Shannon.
Just if Denise and Ernie had caught the goat, where would they have put it? In his back seat?
Probably in the house. Probably would have took Ernie's side of the bed.
Probably.
She's already said, I need an ostrich. She was on the phone. She was on the phone, and we had the pigs, and she's giving Jackie all kind of crazy ideas of dressing our pigs up in clothes.
Mm-hmm.
They had like little suits and everything, and and Jackie's over there. She's looking the shit up. I mean, no. They like the mud. Let them stay in the mud. They get out of it. That's their thing. You can't dress a pig up in a tuxedo. I'm sorry. That just ain't happening. These are big pigs, too. So, I mean, there's no way. Yeah, emus are good watchdogs.
Denise said it'd have its own room.
That's what I heard.
Ostriches shit. I mean, it's not no bird shit. They shit. They shit. You gotta get a big shovel.
What up, Jason? But they run fast too. Like they're like 35, 40 mile an hour. Like these birds, they can run. They can't fly, but they run fast as fuck.
Yeah.
Now, if anybody's got pets or anything, Denise put up the website right there. You can actually dress up your animal in clothes, human clothes.
Put tutus on pigs.
You can put whatever you want on it. You got suits. They got all kind of crazy.
They got everything. Hi, Eric.
Shit. Hey,
Eric.
ain't nobody put my tutu on a damn pig. That is my tutu. I wear that. Nobody else. That's mine.
I wonder if ostriches are as violent as turkeys.
There you
I don't know. That's a good question because, like, I'm sure ostriches are like, it's like an emu. Like I never had one, and it's awesome. Bill once when I follow this lady on TikTok, and she has farms, and she has an emu, and its name is Karen, and it is mean as hell. It is always going after her, but they have a very fierce kick. That's what you have to watch for, like a fucking kangaroo with no wings.
Scotty does like wearing tutus. Scotty likes
Jason.
He likes being naked under that stuff.
Jason knows this. Jason goes to Wetzel's with me. That's Chrissy's favorite person. Jason.
I have not seen the pictures, but they were actually, I don't know if they were accidentally sent or if they were sent because somebody was drinking the Applejack pretty hard, and there were some photos that got crept out of Scotty, which the underside of that tutu, and it wasn't pretty from my understanding.
I don't.
Hey, you know what? That was an accident.
It was an accident, and it was actually a video.
video.
Oh yeah, it was.
Now
Yeah,
he's sending you soft porn now. I mean,
Yeah, he was sending me a video to show me his outfit and to show me that he truly was naked under it. I don't think he realized the aim of the camera.
I didn't.
So we just deleted that and
Yes, I appreciate that.
we don't even talk about that.
I do believe I heard her go. Damn, I'd be disappointed too.
Scotty, when you come to New Orleans, you can bring your kilt and you can wear it. They
I'm
won't tell you
gonna.
nothing. You can wear it
I'm
during the
gonna.
day. I mean,
Yeah.
you ain't gonna be drunk. You just wear it when you want to.
See, Howard said I can wear my kilt
Oh,
when we go to
yes,
New
Ernie,
Orleans.
you're honored.
Bye, Ernie.
Ernie.
I'm wearing underwear. How about a speedo?
Ooh,
No? Yeah. Ooh, can I ride an alligator?
Ride an alligator in a thong it's an experience in itself.
Dude, I want to do it. Yeah, that would be awesome, man.
It's an experience all by itself. But what is it? Emus, beautiful green eggs. Can you eat that egg? That's what I want to know. Does it taste like a chicken egg? That's what I want to know. Because that's one big egg, man. You crack that thing open and just that's if you got a female.
Bye, Greg. Thanks for tuning in.
Hi,
buddy.
Greg. Have a good night.
Thank you, Greg. I'm just wondering if you eat that egg because that'd be a big egg. That's a big omelet.
Nikki says yes.
That's awesome. You need to see what.
That's because Nikki's probably, she's Australian. She's an Aborigine, or however you say that. She'd probably be eating that stuff.
That you will not see every day. Ernie showing love to Eileen. You will not see that. Let's see. Michael said he can imagine how wearing Speedos, but does not want to. Look, Michael, when you come back down, brother, I'll make you some gumbo and a thong. That's all I'll be wearing.
Whoa, 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 whoa. What about me? Hello?
You can wear a thong too.
You can stir the pot
Ooh, in the thong?
in the thong.
Hey, I'm going to help Howard make gumbo in a thong.
We get matching thongs. You ever seen Borat? I want to get one like that. I want to get one like what Borat wore. That would be awesome.
So I got to ask Joanne, you always come into our podcast. What made you decide to come into the podcast? Were you just like on the computer one night and was like, oh, look, here's a podcast. I'm going to check these weird people out.
About a year ago, I was floating around on here and I was listening to another show and somebody else had popped on and I just decided to start following her, which is Beth. And she turned everything around. She introduced me to all you lovely people and et cetera, et cetera. The family, like you say, yes, yous are all intertwined, but it's so big and it's so beautiful. It's just unreal. How everybody respects everybody. I mean, you barter back and forth and banter, but that's all in fun. Nobody gets overly crazy.
Right.
Yeah.
Not too
Nah.
much.
When I talked to you earlier, Beth, you said something and it stuck with me, even when I was taking a shower or bath. And matter of fact, Jack, don't worry,
He
it
was
was not.
thinking
It
of
was
me
not
in the shower. Ooh.
in the bath. Anyway,
Was I naked?
no,
Yes.
I'm naked. I mean, I do the podcast naked. I don't care. Everybody's knows I'm
And
crazy.
this is when the show took a left turn.
Yeah.
And for what it wasn't me.
Sorry, Howard. Go ahead with your story.
I was just thinking about it. I just kept thinking about it, and you said something that stuck with me. And I'm being serious now. You said that we basically saved your life,
Yeah.
and I never did ask how did we save your life? I was just curious.
By listening to everybody, it made me laugh and forget my problems for a bit. There is actually people that have more problems and they just figured out how to deal with it. And that's what I finally figured. It took me, 5 years, but I figured it out this last year just by listening to everybody and practice and listen.
You know, everybody, we all
'Cause
go through
I
that.
lost them. I lost my husband And I lost my daughter in 17 and my husband in 18. And I had to take them off life support, both. And when you're in the healthcare field, our job is to protect and to keep alive, not to let them depart. So that was an awful thing that I just had to
Night, Bill.
deal with it. Love you too, Julie.
Julie must be a fan of yours because I've never seen Julie on here before.
Yeah.
Ooh,
Must be a friend of yours.
Yeah.
orange.
Much love to you, Joanne.
Hi, Jennifer. Thank you. Thank you, Jeff.
You know, your story, and I've heard that last year when I was part of 13th Dimension. Lady named Natalie Mosley sent us a picture of me, Tim, Crystal, and Jeremy. She drew a picture and sent it to us, and I was talking to her, and she was telling me how the same thing, that she had real rock bottom, was depressed, and she caught the show, and she that's what she says. She goes, "You guys saved my life. Like, you guys brought laughter and everything, and back into the life." And we don't think about that when people come in, how we might be affecting them and how we might make them feel, especially if we're being all goofy and we can make them laugh. We don't think about stuff like that. So I'm glad we're able to make you laugh, because that's what I'm all about. My wife laughs at me all the time.
But I mean, that basically happened with me. I mean, doing podcasts, that's what actually helped me get through a lot. Of course, burying my daughter and unborn grandson, and I was at a dark place. I was in a very dark place, and I wound up joining an investigation team. I haven't done that in years, and got in and started doing that, and then started our own,
So all the people.
paranormal network,
Yeah.
and we actually started our own paranormal investigation team, then our own podcast, and then it just took off from there. So I mean, it's sort of like, and when I got into this family, and I
Yes,
say
I'll let
this
you
family because we're all family in this, there was nothing but love. There is some people in the community that I don't associate with because of things that happened in the past. And all families have that one asshole or two assholes in the family. I mean, it is what it is. But you just don't invite them over for Thanksgiving. You're all right. That's all I'm saying. But everybody else is just one big, love fest. No orgy or nothing like that. It's emotional support. Emotions. Except when you get around Chrissy and then that booby hits you.
You know what?
Damn the devil.
I think you're ready. My booby hit you in the face at any given time.
I know. I stayed clear.
It didn't. Jackie took a picture with me and my booby didn't hit her in the face.
I know.
I stayed clear. I didn't get a picture. It's because I was sliding across the freaking floor. Hydroplaning.
Oh, I cannot.
Can you imagine if you would have hit me with that booby? I would have been floated out that window.
No, listen, I hit Jason with listen, we're not even going to talk about this. You're just going to take that whole conversation, Howard.
I'm just saying. That's right. It hits you like a tick miss. Yeah, that's right. When she undoes it, she has to call NORAD and lets them know that there's no launch. It's okay. It's no ballistic launch. It's just her taking a bra off. I'm just saying.
I cannot. Rude.
Ernie and I deal with a lot of things we don't necessarily talk about on Facebook. We are fortunate enough to have each other. We're always available to lend an ear. That is true. I mean, Ernie, that was out of the blue when he called me yesterday. It's because of Denise. She felt that she had to talk to me, and I was appreciative. I mean, I really was. Somebody asked me about me. It's not just something about a show or something about this or that and this and that. So.
Look what Ernie said.
Oh,
Yes, I'm 5'2".
Anthony, I love what Anthony says up here.
Howard is my counselor. Howard has a good listening ear when you need one. He really
Yep.
does. Anybody really, anybody that you see on these shows and within the network, any of us are willing to listen, to give advice, to let you cry it out, scream it out, cuss it out, do what you got to do if you really need somebody and don't have anybody. All you got to do is message us.
And I mean, it's nothing but support. I mean, that's what I love about everybody in here. I mean, it's a lot of support that we give each other, and I appreciate it every day. I do. And
I'm back.
it's like Chrissy. Chrissy, I mean, I could call Chrissy up day or night, and she could be in the middle of sex or something, and she stops and just listen to what I'm saying.
No, she no,
Well,
no, she
maybe
wouldn't.
she doesn't. Sometimes she doesn't.
she'll say,
She's talking to
Jason,
you while going.
Jason, hold
Depends on how
that thought.
close I am to that satisfying moment. Like if we're not even close, yeah, I'll answer and I'll be like, Howard, is this important? Because if not, I got to go. But if it is important, I'll listen. But I'm still going to continue. So just ignore what you hear.
She was there for me.
It's a lot of.
I hit a
squishy
hard.
stuff.
I hit a hard snag Monday, and I talked to Chrissy. And she helped me out a lot. I mean,
And
unfortunately, I get.
that doesn't go out to
There
just
you go.
us. There she is.
And a lot of you guys save me, and you guys don't
You're
realize
good.
it.
But it's not just
You really do.
it's not just us podcasts or investigators. It's also the community. Y'all are part.
Oh yeah,
Everybody who's in that chat is part of this community, and we care and we try to respect y'all. I mean, to the best of our ability, but we love y'all, and
we do.
we want y'all to come back. We want y'all to
Love
come
you
back,
too, Nick.
and if you ever need to reach out, I mean, here lately I ain't been reaching out to nobody because it's just been busy. That's all I've been doing is just freaking Fear Fest stuff, and Chrissy can attest to that because she's doing the same thing. I mean, I got
Just,
stuff right now I got to take care of.
I'm just always working.
I know.
I'm lucky to get a day off. In a month period, I may get
Well, that's what men are for. Work, work, work. You don't need
a
no
day.
time off.
I may get a day
Jesus
off.
Christ.
Oh, I know, right? I mean,
Hi, Beth.
I don't need any time off.
Love you always.
And so yeah, but still reach out to me. I mean, I'll talk to whoever. I'll try to make you laugh as much as I can. So because
I got some stuff I
that's
want
what
to
I'm
ask
all
the
about.
audience. I got some stuff I want to ask the audience while I got them here, and this Chrissy doesn't know I'm going to ask this or not. When y'all come to New Orleans, and I need to see if I can reach out to these people. They have some different things in Louisiana we offer. Okay, of course we have our psychics and stuff like that, but I want to use our psychics because I know these people, I love these people, and I trust these people. But besides that, who would be interested in going on a swamp tour and be on a either a boat, an airboat, or a pontoon boat? Now they also have party boats where you can actually go out there
Yeah.
and you just go out there drinking, and if you fall over, then you're
Alligator
gone.
soup.
Yep.
That's it.
I'm in because Jenna wants to go. She already said it. She wants to
And then
go.
they got Honey Island swamp tours, and it's about 30 minutes away from the city. From us, it's only about 20 minutes, maybe 10 minutes, but it's a nice tour. It's on a boat and just riding around. Now this is one that y'all might enjoy, and y'all be surprised that y'all can do this in Louisiana, but you can. And I'm going to get Chrissy Horn and stuff on this shit. I'm going to make sure I'm going to see this woman fly. Is zip lining.
Yes.
Actually do zip lining in the swamp.
Yes.
No. That's a hard no.
Well,
Yeah,
No.
hard yes.
Listen, I have big boobies and a big booty. I'm not getting on no
We'll,
slide.
we'll strap that shit up.
No, there's
I
not.
mean,
Yeah.
I mean,
There's not a cable strong
No.
enough for me either.
Now wait a minute. Let me ask this. Like, is there a chance of a like snake falling on me or gator
yeah.
eating my ass?
Yeah. So no.
Let's fucking. I'm down. Let's do it.
No.
What's he gonna do? He gonna look at me and go, nah.
He's too
That's a
skinny to
fucking.
pass.
That's not even a meal, man. That's a
That's what I
snack.
said.
Ooh, look at that big one over there. I'm
That's all
going.
it is. That's all it is. I mean, when you're driving underneath them trees, snakes climb up trees. That's a fact. I mean, they go in the trees. You go underneath these trees, sometimes a snake will fall in your boat. When it falls in your boat, if you're unexperienced, people will just start shooting at the snake, not thinking that they're in a boat. Okay, and they sink that boat right there. They're idiots. Okay, but yeah, it happens. I mean, it does. Alligators do when they come out the water, they go airborne. They like sharks. I mean, they get up in the they don't need much, and they get up, so they can actually jump into the boat if they wanted you.
No, see, no.
That's nasty.
That's good. Look, see, like this tour here, you got airboat adventures, and you can actually go in the water with them and feed gators.
Can I wrestle
What?
with him and not the alligator?
I miss Joanne.
Joanne's like, yeah, I want some of that meat. I don't know. I think I would do that, but someone would have to get a picture real fast because I'm hanging around too fast. You know what I'm saying?
I do know a guy. I was on a picture, and I do know a guy. There's another swamp boat tour thing, but I know a guy, and he even is a partner. Well, he's a captain of a boat, and they get these big pontoon type boats, and it's all how the big when you can stand a party boat, and it's liquor. They got everything in there. The only thing you do is just get on the boat and go for a ride, and they take you into the swamp. It doesn't matter. You can pay for how many hours or whatever, and it's a party. You can stay there all night, and when you come back, if you fall in, they'll come back to pick you up if you're still alive. But I mean, that's a fact of life. There's two of them. Me and Chrissy were talking about. One is Oak Alley, and I'm gonna see about getting them at the fair or the festival, and it have because Oak Alley, the plantation itself is beautiful,
Oh wow.
and but it's actually large oaks that line the driveway, and it's quite beautiful, and it's haunted as shit. Um, and then of course you have your notorious Myrtle's plantation.
Dude, I that is where I want to go. Myrtle's plantation. I
I'm
want
gonna
I want to go
I'm gonna
there.
see if we can get some. Trying to
that-
see.
Is that down by Myrtle Beach or is that somewhere else?
It's in St. Francisville. It's further up north. It's about Chrissy, Jackie. How long did it took us to get there?
I don't know, maybe
You
2
remember?
hours, 2.5 hours,
About
something like
2.5
that.
hours, something like that.
Yeah.
Okay, because Ray and I went to Myrtle Beach, so I'm just trying to.
This is
figure
in
out-
Louisiana. This is in Louisiana.
Okay.
Now, also, you can
No.
go to Mardi Gras World.
Oh shit!
And
You had
actually
me at
see,
Mardi
you
Gras.
can actually, they have big floats in there. You can actually see the floats and everything there. Now, this is another thing that they're offering, which I think is pretty cool. And I'm going to have to get with Sydney about this. They have these VIP bus tours, and you can go. They have the prices on the back, what they charge and stuff like that. And that's yeah, it's just tours through the city. That's all it is. And you can actually take a tour through the city.
That'd be cool.
Then they have the bus tour. It's a city and a cemetery tour.
Wow. Yeah.
And I
That'd
think
be
you can
cool,
go through. Yeah, you can go through. It's during the daytime. Okay, this is all during the daytime. These tours. Now I do have one that offers one at night.
Dude, I'd be down for that. The
Alright.
night one.
Cemetery?
Cemetery.
Good night,
tour.
Beth Allen.
Wow. Yeah.
Good night,
That'd be
sister. I
cool.
love you.
Yeah, and Beth, you're amazing, and
Love you, Beth.
yeah, we love you. Okay.
Then we let's see. We also have like on the night tour. You see the crypt. That's how we bury our dead. Everything's above ground. But on the backside, you'll see that's the back of the cathedral, and it looks like it's Jesus saying touchdown. Okay,
Right.
the reflection, but that's a courtyard actually where they at, and that courtyard is haunted because they used to have duels there. They would
Ooh.
fight to the death, and they with swords, guns. It doesn't matter. They would fight there, and that actually it's right next to Pirates Alley, and that's where the pirates would come in and do a bunch of crazy shit. Do their little bidding and stuff like because it's so close to the river. And then there's no food allowed. They're going to have food, but you can't bring food in, right, Chrissy?
Yeah, it'll be catered in, so you'll be able to order food and drink there, but our vendors themselves won't be selling it. It will be one specific person there selling.
Just so only one person's going to be selling food?
Yeah, but it's a
Well,
good place.
Right.
They tell me the restaurant, and it's a good restaurant.
yeah.
Yeah, but are they
It's
going to be able to keep up?
Yeah, that's it. Messinas.
Are they going to be able to keep up with?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
Hey, guess what? I'm having shirts made.
You're having what?
Shirts.
Oh, awesome.
Paranormal
to New
Jackass
Orleans.
shirts made.
Oh, that'd be awesome. I want one.
I went to New Orleans and all I got was this lousy shirt.
Yeah, I got a buddy of mine working on the logo that Raymond made for me. So you better get your ass down, dog. Ah! Sorry, he's trying to get my daughter's nachos. And so yeah, I'm excited. Like I've never had my own T-shirt. I should have had it something like this, like Steve-O. But yeah, I'm excited. So, by the way, and I'm going to promote it. I actually am having Denise and Ernie Pack on my show Monday.
Nice.
Awesome.
I am excited.
I cannot get Denise to come on my show at all. She never comes on my show. I don't know what's the
That's
deal.
because she loves. They love me. Me and Ernie's going to talk about biscuits and gravy.
You're too ornery for Denise, Howard.
She loves me.
Hey, what about me?
Well, that's why she's going on your show.
Because I'm not ornery enough.
Yeah, well, you're not as ornery as Howard.
What?
Howard's show goes left field usually the first 10 minutes.
But isn't it because usually I'm the one that puts it in left field?
No.
Okay.
Not always. Sometimes. Oh, Lord. Denise said because you're an asshole, Howard.
Ouch.
Oh, that's wrong, Denise. That's wrong. Ernie, you hear what she calling me? I defend you and you ain't. Oh, my Lord. He's a
Look,
trophy husband.
Denise, he's grinning. He thinks that's funny as shit. He's trying to hold back the laugh.
Because you an asshole.
I'm an asshole. You're an
I'm
asshole.
surrounded by assholes.
And they're all
And I
winking.
wash mine too. I wash mine too.
Now, have you been on an investigation, Joanne? You ever
No.
been out investigating? No?
No.
Oh, damn the devil.
Hi,
Chad
Chad.
Yes.
Bundy, what the hell? What you mean you never an asshole? Get your
The
whole
devil
self
went down to
together.
Florida.
Now at this festival, there's going to be a private room where Chrissy's going to sell her wares because you don't want children to see that stuff. But she also said that she's going to make shirts. She's going to have shirts, and you're going to have ones that are going to say "Listen," and
That's a good idea.
Jesus, take the wheel, and damn the devil, and
Put them all on one shirt.
that's going
I
to sell
just
for
can't.
$25 a shirt, and then if you want to autograph it, it'll be $30.
You're something else.
Yeah, see? Denise, I'm making my podcast guest debut after over a year, and I am lucky enough to have her. I cannot
Nice.
wait.
You are, because I mean, she was supposed to come on my show, and all of a sudden I look and there's Ernie. I said, "What the hell? Damn the devil!"
Who needs a shirt that says "Eat a Dick"?
Yeah.
I'm assuming
Eat a
Chrissy.
That's what Denise says.
Oh,
Big Stone. right up here anyway. It looks like a damn tube.
Jennifer, Jesus, take the wheel, signed, please. Size medium. I love you, sister.
You know, I could probably make that happen. I know enough people who make shirts.
Oh, I know. I know the perfect one to go to too.
Yeah, right.
She's not far from me.
Walmart, make shirts.
Walmart shirts and a cricket.
I'll make some. I'm gonna autograph them. They're gonna be me in the tub,
just
sitting in there, no bubbles.
They're gonna pay to not have that shirt.
You got to lift a little towel up.
No.
You know, that's one thing. I don't think I have a saying. You know what I'm saying? Like that catchphrase. I just don't have one, and
I don't have a saying either, so it's all good.
I'm sorry, I got several catchphrases.
I know you do.
I can't help it. I'm awesome.
But I do have a shirt that says "You all need Jesus." That is no shit.
All need you. I got one of them.
I have one of those too.
Do you? Well,
yep.
You need to bring it to New Orleans and we'll wear it together.
Gotcha.
That's why Chrissy does these shows with me. It's because she's trying to reform me.
That's never going to happen. There ain't enough.
And you can autograph mine.
And sage to do that, Howard.
No.
And you can autograph mine.
In fact, I went ahead and made it to where she's becoming more like me.
I know. He rubs off. It's just, whoo. I have to take a salt bath every day. Do meditation. Woo.
I'll give you a prime example. I was at the venue, and we was just walking through there, and me and Chrissy I had her on chat. It was video chat, and she was looking at everything, and we're talking about rooms and stuff like that, and the whole 9 yards. And she got on my ass because I said we just get some old mattresses from the dump and throw them in the backpack there, and everybody can sleep on them. No, she got mad.
She got mad.
We get some blow-up mattresses or something.
No, we're not.
Put it right next to the table.
Yeah.
No, sir. You okay, Miss Joanne?
Oh yes, I'm getting hot, so I had to open my door.
Oh.
Hot. Golly.
Sizzle.
Y'all need more than Jesus. I said there ain't enough holy water, didn't I?
Who is that?
I don't know.
I don't know. I'm gonna find out.
Hey, I don't care if I'm sleeping on a blow up doll. That's some soft stuff right there. I mean, unless you put a hole in it.
Chad, them
hey, get in here, dog.
In the dumpster because they have bed bugs. I cannot. Better set them suckers on fire.
Oh, I didn't even see. Papa Czar is in the house.
Oh, what up, Papa Czar?
That is Papa Czar.
Dang. Don't be talking about the voodoo, man, because, don't be doing that.
That is the man himself. That is the man himself. Love Papa
and he's
Czar.
saying we need more than Jesus. Look, I bought a Gregory bag off you, sir. Get fire.
I can't wait to meet him. I want to go to his shop and see everything.
You're funny.
His shop is amazing. Like I said, I walked in there and I think I spent like $400 and some before we walked out. I'm just saying. Because he's got a lot of good stuff.
You got a discount though.
I did. I know. That's what I'm saying. I still spent a lot of money because he has a lot of good stuff. Cleansing stuff, spiritual stuff, books, tarot cards, Gregory bags. He does readings.
I can't wait, but I hope you don't put none of that mumbo jumbo stuff on me, dude. That kind of
and he's a vampire.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah.
You ain't biting me either. I'll have garlic on.
He has
it's good. It's just like a pizza, baby. That's all it is. It's just like a pizza. Put the garlic on there, a little sauce. You know, that's good. Pepperonis. All good.
I cannot.
This is Beth Spoil.
Gabe said, sorry, Joanne, I have that effect on some people. Oh, Lord. Jesus, take the wheel. Gabe.
There you go. That's bizarre.
Yeah, I love garlic. I ain't gonna lie, bro. I had these creamy chicken noodles today or whatever. Yep, put me some garlic powder up in that. Oh,
He made something the other day. He showed it on Facebook. I was like, man, that man can cook.
Well, we hope you're at this event, Papa Czar.
yeah.
I'm gonna talk to him. I got to definitely. He's gonna be part of it.
You definitely promote your shop every time we're talking about New Orleans.
I talked to Mamba Brandy, and she, any support that we need. That's it right there. BEFS. We're going evil fucking shit.
Huh. Wow. That's cool. That's cool. I did. I walked out of there with 2 bags full of stuff. Jason was carrying it for me.
That was right before the incident with the water bottle.
Yes, it was. Yes, it was.
As we walked out of there, we went from there into the grocery store. Went to the grocery store because we passed right at that corner. That's where the what you call it? The Sultan's Palace is right there.
Yeah.
I didn't tell y'all that. That was just ass.
Yeah.
There's a lot of blood spilled in that place.
Yeah.
What up, brother?
Hey, Steven.
Boss man himself.
He said I make it for special clients. I'm sure you do.
That's awesome.
That's amazing. I enjoyed standing there and you making my Gregory bag.
And it's a part of you because whatever's in there, you blow on it. And that's you putting, it's part of you.
Yep.
That's
for
a good
sure.
thing.
So what, he makes your own medicine bag type of thing?
He does. You tell him what you want and what the intent is, and he will do the mixture right in front of you.
I got one.
You will blow on it, and he ties it up and says his little prayer, and boom, it's yours.
Gregory bag, and you put it in your pocket.
That is awesome.
Okay.
And things work too.
I usually put it in my boob because I usually don't have pockets.
Not the short change, not the short change Papa Czar, but
that's our other pocketbook.
The niece has a freaking the EAD stone, eat a dick stone. That thing works. I put that. I was in Kansas, and I put that thing in my back, and my leg was hurting, and I put that thing in my back pocket, and it stopped. It was like I took a whole handful of aspirins or something, or painkillers or something, because the pain just went away.
Definitely, medicine bags are more personal for sure. And you take the time and the energy to infuse it. I just think that's awesome.
Yeah. Unfortunately, y'all, I'm gonna have to jump off because I got a 13-hour day tomorrow.
Oh,
we love
I've already said it, Papa Czar. I already said it. I said it at the beginning
of the show. Be careful out there, Scotty.
All right, Scotty, brother, you going?
Yeah, I got a 13-hour day tomorrow. I got to get some rest.
Get some rest.
It's snowing.
Don't think of Howard in the tub naked.
Oh no, I'm gonna drink. No, I'm gonna dream about that tonight and touch myself. So we ain't got to worry about that. But Joanne, I just want to say thank you so much for everything, for supporting all of us, coming and supporting me. I mean, you're such an amazing person, and you send me messages that just crack me up and get me through the day. And you don't know it, but there's days when I'm down and you send me some, and it helps me. It pulls me out of the darkness, and it's happened more than you will ever know. Yeah. So I am so thankful that you come to this podcast. But I'm thankful to know you. It means a lot to me. So.
No, I love you.
I love you. And you guys have a great night. Joanne, like I said, thank you so much. Stay warm. Everybody out there, love you guys, man.
Love you too,
stay safe. So,
bye,
good night.
Right.
Good night.
Oh, bye, Jackie. I love you so much.
Bye.
Bye, y'all.
Bye.
Good night, brother. But yeah, Papa Czar put that up there. He would a thing to say to a gay man, Howard. I've already said this. This is my 3rd marriage, and it's with Jackie. And if I get divorced, I I am going to go gay. I am. It's not, that's it. I decided this. It's that a man's got to treat me better than all these women I've been with. So I said, yeah, I'm going to go gay. It's got to be something over the other side of over the bridge. I mean, I don't know.
Rude. Just rude.
I know it is.
Just rude.
Well, there's some toys that you can practice with first.
I
Just
gave
saying.
you a toy for your wedding gift. Instead of
Yeah.
sticking it on your head, stick it in your bum.
Right.
Jackie wants to see. He wants to watch.
That lollipop
We all
out.
want to watch.
Look at shit covered. It's chocolate.
No.
Oh,
Hi, Stephen.
mm.
Except for Jackie, your pics were shitty.
What?
Papa's on.
Uh,
Oh, fucking Stephen, Jesus. I love it.
I cannot. I'm Ernie's third wife, and he says divorce ain't the end of the road, but the cemetery is. Amen, sister. He's riding this out to the end.
Mm-hmm.
Lots of lube, Howard.
The grass is nice greener on the other side.
Yeah, the only thing it's ever done was go
Listen.
outward.
Papa Czar, I sell pure romance. I can give him the right lube that he's gonna need for that. You know, there's certain ones for the front, certain ones for the back. I can sell him the right stuff. That's all I'm saying.
All I'm saying, the other day, man, I ain't took a crap for a day. I went there the other day, and it felt like I was giving birth. I was sitting on the toilet, screaming and everything else. Man, that thing's huge.
Jackie
Oh,
didn't
my
ask you if you needed
Lord.
a spoon.
I even told
I was
Jackie
at work.
about it. I told
Mm.
Jackie about it. I did. I told Jackie about that shit. I mean, I said I should have named it something, you know, put it in a little crib. Could have gotten
Aw,
bigger.
muffin.
You said
Dress it
Astro.
up like a little pork.
Astro Glide is good.
Niece.
Number 5 is right around the corner. Denise.
You're always looking for the next the new ex Mrs. Petrie. That's what I'm always in. What happened today? Chrissy was on there. We were talking about trust, trust. And me and Chrissy, we get deep in our conversations. We do. And we were talking about trust, and she said Jason can look at her phone with no problem. She can look at Jason's phone. There's no problem. I said, Jackie, she's always welcome to look at my phone. And I said, Jackie, let me see your phone. Okay, I'll go get your phone. Let me look at it. And she never came back.
I was playing my game. I sat down and started playing my game. I was winning too. I was like, I ain't coming back.
It's not that it tastes like shit. It's that it's sticky and it leaves a sticky residue on you. I don't like that. I'm particular about that. Just saying.
I don't think she knows what it's like to get. Hey, this thing was about 5.5 pounds.
Listen.
It crested. I mean, I had my legs up. If I had stirrups, it would have been in. I'm telling you now.
I worked in healthcare for years. I've seen some bowel movements that were massive. It is what it is.
I'm used to having that metformin in me and all that other stuff, man. It's always loose. It's always like chocolate milk and stuff. It always comes out watery. And man, it's just one of those deals where I guess it just decided it was going to break up something and it came out.
Hey, Justin.
My sister's on metformin, so I thought, and it gives she can shit through the eye of a darn needle. But so I thought I'd take some, maybe lose weight. Doesn't do nothing for me.
Oh no, Miss Joanne, you don't take it just to lose weight.
Well,
Take some exercise if you want to go poop a lot. It's cheaper.
Yeah.
That's
Tokalax.
funny.
She probably takes that metformin and then she takes them fluid pills too.
Nope,
Take-
but I tried
me
that.
and Chrissy, we on the same. Me and Chrissy on the same dosage, 80 milligrams a day.
Yeah.
Makes you pee all the time. That's all you do. You drink a sip of water and that's it's right through you,
Yeah.
right out of you.
Yeah, my doctor won't give me that.
Yeah.
Some rough stuff. I gotta
Crazy.
take potassium with it so I don't lose my potassium. I got all kinds.
Yeah.
At one point, they had a pill. I took a pill to make me pee. I had a pill to stop me from peeing, and I had another one that because I had my bladder would have spasms. Like my bladder would have spasms, and I had to go get surgery on that, and that wasn't fun because I had a crushed sphincter. That ain't fun
That's
either.
no fun.
It's for men. I mean, men, they got that bar in the bicycles, that top bar that comes right across where the seat is. Women don't have that. They have that big.
I never understood why they even put that bar, especially on men's bikes.
Stupid.
I mean, I don't understand that. Why would you put that there? You know what I'm saying?
And then
Well,
label it.
I fell on it and I fell on that bar and it crushed it. I didn't know it. I was a kid.
Yeah.
Right.
And I always had problems urinating. I mean, it was always like I was strained to pee and it would just come out in a small, stream. And the process of getting that, I wore a catheter for 3 months, and that's not fun. Now, without changing it, it stayed in me for 3 months. But they took a rod and they stuck it in my pee hole.
Papa
And
Czar.
and
These guys from acting stupid never seems to work. Exactly.
they stuck that damn rod.
Was it
in
like
my
it like an ice pick?
No, it was like freaking. You ever seen them damn antennas on a car? It was a little bit bigger than that. I said, "You want to do what with that?" Yeah, it was about that, like that. And they pulled it. He pulled my pee, and he.
Oh,
And
look,
he
she's
kept-
got a rod in front of her.
That's what I'm saying. That's what it looked like. It's about that size.
I cannot.
And he hitting something. That was when it was crushed. So he had to push it, force it through to open it up, and then they put a stent. I would no anesthesia, no pain meds, no nothing. He did it right there, laid me on the table, and then when they took it all out, made me stand up, and he said, "Spread your legs wide." That's the first place.
One opinion or two.
No, that's when they pulled out.
Woo, Miss Joanne.
Sorry.
That hurt. That hurt.
Didn't even
Yeah, the
say-
prostate exam. That's another thing. Prostate exam, men know that stuff. If you're over 50, you getting prostate exams, they don't even give you flowers. That's fucked up. Candy,
Why would
something.
you get flowers? We don't get flowers when we go.
Oh, you
in
go on a
for-
date, you get something.
We don't get nothing when we go in for our OBGYN annual exams or our breast exams or a mammogram. We don't get any of that.
Your husband
Yes,
now, your
squish
boyfriend
this, squish that.
they give you something. Baby, let me cook for you. Let me bring you. Let's go eat
Oh.
out. Let me give you something. And they support you.
He does that on the regular. That has nothing to do with doctor's appointments where you feel violated. Jesus, take the wheel. Get it together.
That's even most. That's when you want that stuff. I mean, I was violated, man. This guy, he was a little guy. He coming in, he had these little big fingers about the size of my pinky. That was his big finger. And it felt like, I don't know, it felt like it was a fist in me or something.
Did
I
it stand up? Whenever my husband
Yeah,
raised her hand.
Yeah, they stand you up. They stand you up. They
No.
spread your legs, and
Yes,
and you lean over
the-
a table.
Your little
and-
finger and your thing goes ting. Because my husband did that, and my doctor said, "Oh my, that works well."
He put
So
a little
obviously-
bowl in front of my junk, and he said, "I'm gonna hit this.
Oh,
You're gonna pee a little bit." I said, "What?" He said, "You're gonna pee." And then sure as shit, he hit something. He hit a button. That shit made me pee.
Like a racehorse.
Okay.
Not a flower, not even a Snicker bar or Twix or something.
No.
It made me feel better about myself, man. I felt like I was violated, big time, man. I was
I
like,
cannot. Women are violated all the time by the doctor. Stop it. Missy, suck it up.
and then they give me an upper and lower GI. I was praying to God they used that tube in my mouth first.
For that.
I was praying to God. I was praying to God. The only thing I was praying to God, they didn't use the same tube, and if they did, I hope they went through the mouth first.
It's all in the taste. It's how you do it.
That's
That's what I'm
right.
talking about.
With a little bit of salt,
Spitters
you'd never
or
know.
quitters. Spitters or quitters, Howard.
You go in and belch, and all of a sudden a piece of corn comes up. That ain't cool. Nasty.
Oh Lord.
It's
Gabe,
corn,
did
no
your
gotcha.
doctor lose his Super Bowl ring in your butt? Mine gave me a lollipop.
Because he's calling you a
Denise.
sucker.
They use different tubes. Thank God. Honestly, thank God.
Yeah, we need help, Julie. We need help. Hell, you get that with acid reflux, Howard. See? See? Don't be a sissy.
I don't have acid reflux. Or the GERD or whatever they want to call it. I don't have that.
Gabe, we do not speak of these things. Well, you brought it up. How you gonna bring something up and then not explain what you talking about?
What would Jesus do? Jesus would have, that's a sacrifice in itself, right there. I'm telling you now.
Listen.
He'd say, bless you, my child. Get ready.
Name the Father, Son, and the Holy Ghost.
Yeah.
I'm just saying.
It ain't helping you none when you get a prostate exam. Let me tell you that now. I could tell you some scary stories, man. Look, I could tell you some scary stories. They got a lot of men in here. How many of y'all guys had a vasectomy?
They're all
Let's hear
admitting to it.
Hey, I'm admitting I got a vasectomy.
Nothing wrong with that. Shoot, it saves the woman from getting fixed.
That's why I did it. It was my first wife, and she had problems with her uterus and everything, and it was either her get a hysterectomy or me get a vasectomy. So I did it because at the time I loved my wife.
Well, it would have been a tubal ligation, not a hysterectomy.
Well, I went ahead and done it.
Yeah, well, that's remarkable because a faithful husband should do that.
I find a lot of the younger generations are doing that now.
Do you know how they do it, right?
Stand you in a cattle stall and go with the pinchers.
They go in there and they snip that cord.
No, they trick you.
They don't trick you.
Oh, the hell they don't. They made my ex-wife stand outside, okay? And this nurse came in, and I was already, they shaved me, and I was already shaved and everything. So they were getting ready to start the procedure. And she came in with a tray, and it was covered. And she pulled out this stuff, and she says, "I got to put this. It's like it gets rid of the bacteria in that area. It's like a stuff that they put on you." But she didn't use a brush. She used a hand.
Ooh.
And her job is to give you an erection. Seriously.
Yeah, they can
fondle it
in that area.
Gives you an erection. And once you get erected, she puts in it and she pulls out the tape and she tapes that sucker up. So your balls are hiked up like that. Okay? And that's when the doctor comes. She walks to the door and she opens the door and the doctor comes in and he's got his mask on and everything. And he says, "This is going to sting a little bit." I said, "What?" "This is going to sting a little bit." And he took a needle and injected right into my ball sack.
That hurts.
Sting my ass.
Did it hurt?
Yeah. Then they finally gave me some painkillers. So I was all good and ready to go. So they did the procedure. They cut the tube. They tied them and they burned the ends. And they said I could get it reversed, but it's going to take a little. It's going to cost a lot more because you're getting it reversed. Because they got to put it all together, cut the ends, but it's a massive procedure anyway. Anyway, I felt good. I went to Walmart and I went shopping. They told me to go straight home, but we had to stop and get some groceries. So I went to Walmart and I'm walking through the store and I'm just strutting. I got everything. That was shit. And I'm pushing the buggy, and all of a sudden, about halfway through, it's like boom,
The freezing come out.
boom, boom. I mean, it was like thunder going through my ball sack. I had to sit down. I mean, I actually got in the buggy. She pushed me out to the car. I couldn't deal with it. I got home. She drove, and I tell you what, ice is your best friend. Because I swelled up 4 times that size. I mean, I was huge. You ever seen that South Park commercial that cartoon when they were just bouncing on their balls? That was Howard. And I mean, I don't give a shit what it was. Peas, fucking ice. I don't give a shit. Anything cold was on my balls because it felt good. But the thing was, I did that on a Friday, and I was back at work on Monday morning.
It's a simple procedure. I mean, it may seem invasive, but most people come through it without a problem.
I love what she says there. I don't feel sorry. But you already gave birth. You stay a couple of days in the hospital, and then you go home. Okay, and that some people, if you're on the right pain meds, you can actually get up and walk around. I felt great until the pain meds wore off.
That's why they told you to go home. Why didn't you follow the doctor's instructions?
Because I needed groceries.
You should have got the groceries before the procedure. You knew you were going for a procedure.
Well, that was my ex-wife. That's the way she tortured me.
Well, I mean, that's on you because you allowed it.
Denise.
You enabled her. It was not Jackie. Don't even start.
No.
I cannot.
What? What?
Ernie, help me.
I cannot. Jackie, you're going to have to injure him.
Help me, Ernie.
We're going to see Jackie creep up behind Howard or something come flying across the room.
Oh, I'm always
What
swiveling
did
my
you
head.
say about me?
Nothing.
I cannot.
I say you torture me.
Yes.
And don't say you do. You see? For a little woman, and if you ever met Jackie, she's short. She's not 5'2". She's about 5'7.5", maybe 5'8".
That's tall.
That's fucking taller than me.
That's tall for a woman.
But she got no ass. I mean, it goes from
but
back
they have
to
pants that you can buy with cheekers in it.
Well, that's what I was saying. Chrissy needs to donate some of that breast to Jackie's ass. Get a ghetto booty or something. But I'll tell you what, for her having no ass whatsoever, she farts. You don't know what's coming.
Howard!
It's like a that's it. And when you see the dog get up out of the bed and walk away, then you got problems. Because I have to get up and it hits you when you. Good God, man! I got sprayed by me constantly. I mean,
I cannot.
hey, she walks
Wait a
by.
minute. What happened last night? What happened last night? It sounded like a faucet while you were sitting on the toilet, and it stunk too.
Bye, Papa Czar. Thanks for popping in. We'll talk soon, man.
Oh, you going to an investigation? Oh, wow, Papa Czar. I didn't know you was investigating. Bring you on some hours. You like it?
So where does he hail from? Because I've never seen him.
He's in from New Orleans. He lives in New Orleans, like around the French Quarter area.
No, but I mean,
originally he's from Indiana, but he lives in New Orleans now.
Oh, Marie Laveau's house.
Oh man,
I'm jealous.
Wait, we're coming. Wait.
Let me catch on. Let me.
Not Howard, just me.
Okay,
hold on.
Who does he?
Wait.
And you're not bringing me, Papa Czar?
No, don't bring Howard. Bring Jackie.
I thought we were tight, man.
Bring Chrissy and Jackie.
Yeah,
who does he investigate? Does he have a team name or something? Or who does he investigate with?
He investigates with Papa Czar
Himself. Okay.
And he owns Voodoo Authentica, doesn't he?
No, that's he works there. He might as well be an owner, but he's there all the time. But Mamba Brandy Kelly owns it.
Gotcha.
And Papa Czar, it's ran by everybody there are Voodoo practicing voodoo voodoo priests and priestesses.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, and if they're not 100% voodoo yet, they're learning the craft. They're learning
Right.
the
They're
art.
an apprentice.
Right. Yeah, you just said it. Joining the New Orleans Paranormal Society for tonight. I joined groups. I don't have a home group yet.
Okay. No, it's because I just haven't seen you. That's why. And I know pretty a lot of you.
I got 3 investigations I got to still do. I haven't arranged anything yet. I've done some research on a couple of them, but I got 3 of them I got to do. Wait for Chrissy. Chrissy coming down here so I can stick her in first.
Yeah, because we don't have nobody else to go with us.
That's right.
Stick me in first. Why are you going to send me in first?
See what happens.
No.
I always go in by myself first. I don't care. I don't. It's dangerous. I mean, you can ask Steven. Steven's right there. We was in Kansas and they had that hole. And they would put people in that hole and you would have to find a key in that thing. I think it was full of sand or something. It was part of initiation. And I told him flat out, I'll go in the hole. It was a rickety ladder. I don't care. I'll go down there.
Yeah.
I don't care.
Chad, it's still in the works. I had some family stuff come up with a family member here that I needed to stay here for right now. But it's still coming.
Then he said we need to go squatching.
I mean, shoot, we're like three hours from Louisville, Denise. Let us know when you go. Me and Jason will road trip. Good night, Nikki. Love you too. I thought it was daytime there.
Yeah, there should be morning
there.
Yeah, it's like 12 hours, I think. Something like that. 12, 14 hours.
I thought so. Well, Anthony, that's a thing that I've never done. I don't go in alone initially. Once I go in and get a feel for it, then if I'm comfortable, I will, but it just depends on what's there. Oh, Lord Jesus, take the wheel. Are you crying, Chad?
It's not 30 days. It's 8:30 here. It's just with that. I go on and be an ass and wander by myself. Yeah. That's how you find stuff. I mean, once everything's done with Waverly, I want to go off. I want to see what it's like. You know, go see what's in there and check out everything.
Around Waverly Hills without anybody. I don't have an issue there.
The Don Vic. There he is, Don Vic.
We're usually in Henryville, Indiana, so a little closer to you. Oh, awesome. Well, let me know, Denise. Because I'm about an hour and a half north of Indy.
Steven kept saying I got bribing material on Steven. It's true, I do. Let's see. You just said it a couple of times.
Bribing material? What? Bribing material on what, Steven?
Yeah, he'll show you.
About Waverly. Exactly. It depends on the location. It depends on the location.
Send it to Joanne. Matter of fact, Jackie was there when I was doing it.
What?
You got your phone with you, babe?
Yeah.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
What?
That's not bribing. We showed that on a podcast.
What?
Everybody's seen it. You look at your phone. I sent you a messenger.
A messenger?
Yeah. Let y'all see it first, and then Chrissy could put it up. This is the bribing material. Now it won't be used as bribing material. Everybody will see it.
Oh, ha! Yeah. Eh.
That was a clean picture. The other one was like, balls and everything. That wasn't. He said she wanders around Waverly all the time without a flashlight. Shannon says, "Not sure I want to see."
Too
Well,
late.
guess what, Shannon?
Oh my
There,
God.
there's your bribing material. There's your bribing material.
Yeah, but he pushed back from the toilet. I mean, it was all.
I just sent you my brother. He was in Cuba.
Holy shit! Did you show this to
No, I didn't show it to
Chrissy?
anybody except you.
I'm gonna show Chrissy. Can we post it?
No, he's a nurse.
He's a nurse. Oh Lord.
He's
There
my
you go,
kid.
Jack. I
We're
sent it
close.
to you too.
Jesus, take the wheel.
Can't share it.
What?
I was looking to see if there was like a streak or something in them drawers.
Howard, I cannot.
No, my brother's too preppy for that.
That is awesome though. They got a telephone there. Did they have a TV? That's awesome to do. I'm thinking about doing that, getting a flat screen TV, putting it right there in the bathroom.
Oh God.
When you can't pee, just put it on waterfalls.
Oh, well, I do a lot of business while I'm sitting on the toilet. That's Jackie. Well, you still in there? Yeah.
He does. He calls me on the toilet, in the bathtub, in the kitchen. It don't matter.
Yeah, Matt. How you
Matt.
doing, brother?
Going in the car to pick up Jackie. He's always on the phone. Didn't realize that all I could do was see down.
It wasn't nothing there but just underwear. That's bad.
Hi, Matt. So, what's your take on the paranormal, Miss Joanne? I know that you tune into all the shows, and you're always in the comments, and you're always sending us funny little jokes and memes and stuff. So, what's your take on the actual paranormal topic? Are you a believer?
Oh yeah.
Have you ever experienced anything paranormal?
Well, no, just like Ray calls my name every once in a while, but things like that, but nothing overly that would make me run out of the house.
There's a question for you, and it's a serious question. I'm trying not to sugarcoat it either. I'm gonna just come out and flat out say it. You had your husband pass, and you had your daughter pass, and they were a year apart.
Mhm.
You never had them come visit you.
That's who Ray is.
Yeah, that's Ray.
How about your daughter?
She came, well, we were talking, Chrissy and I were talking, and I had to change my thought about Ray and realize that he was a gift to me and not my woes. And then Brianna came later in another dream, but she was in a yard, but there was no eye connection yet. So it'll come.
You had the dream then, because I had the dream, and
Yeah.
it's so freaking lifelike. I mean,
Yeah.
it's like it's real. I mean, it freaks you out. It's so vivid.
That's where I
Mhm.
don't understand if we're in this here, but whenever we dream, is that us in another life being us,
Are we astral projecting? That's a good question.
You can be, or dreams can be prophetic in that, they're coming to you in your dream state, because they know that's how you will respond to them better at first.
Mhm.
I mean, I could tell you exactly how Jessica came to me in a dream. I woke up and I was in tears. I mean, I was crying in my sleep, and I woke up and I was still crying. I was in the bathroom where she passed, and I was cleaning and doing something in there, and she was just walked up to the doorway, and she just looked at me. She didn't say a word. She just looked at me, and then she disappeared. So she walked into her room. So I followed. I got up and just followed, and there she was laying on her bed. She just had her arm up. She was laying on the side. She had her head held by her arm, and she had the biggest smile you ever want to see. And I looked at it, and I just started helping. I mean, in the dream, I was crying. You know, it was like tears are coming out of my face. And I told her, "Baby, you need to move on. You need to find peace." And when I said that to her, boom, I woke straight up. It was like that fast. I woke. It was like I was wide awake, and I was still crying.
Yeah. Oh, get a room. All right, you're in your room. But yeah, it's and I live in the country, so the graves up here are like way back in the 1700s and in the 1800s. So it would be interesting to go. Like, Katie's the only one that's close up here, but I'm sure there's other people that are like psychic and just don't let on because it's taboo, I guess, up here.
That's a good question for Denise. I think Denise lost a child too, and
Yeah.
I think I wanted to ask Denise that we talked for a while. I never met Denise until face to face until Kansas, and we sat and it was like I don't know, it was an instant connection. We just shared so much information between the both of us sitting there just talking. It was quite amazing. It was like I just couldn't it was like we knew. It's like we known each other for years, and I just met her, and I just met Ernie, and it's like that's why I say this is not just a bunch of people that get together. We're family.
Yeah,
because we all have that connection. I mean, you hear me talk and rag on Chrissy and Jackie and all that stuff, and they know. I mean, they know that I love them. There's nothing I wouldn't do for them.
For sure.
that's what I felt. The bond and the protection.
That's why I invited you on tonight, Joanne, because to me, you're family. You there, you always there. It's like I can't go to the dinner table and there's Joanne sitting at the end. I'm like, what the hell?
You can't go. And you can't go in early to work at 4 o'clock in the morning because I'm having coffee with him.
She goes to work at 4 o'clock in the morning.
Yeah, remember you were on your way to your set and was 2 or 3 o'clock in the morning. You had just dropped Jackie off.
Yeah.
And you were online?
Yeah. I was talking to him after I didn't know that he had dropped you off, but he told me. And then
They're an hour ahead, Jackie. So it'd be like 5 for them, 4 for you. It's about 3:30 in the morning. So it'd be 4:35. People get up that early, believe it or not. It's like an internal clock. You wake up.
It's called pee break.
I don't need an alarm clock, do I?
Well, you don't. You first thing that usually wakes up everybody is the gas, and then then
I hadn't had no beans lately to have gas.
Whatever.
That's true. She did. I could drop her off in the woods, take it to school or whatever, and she finds her way back home. She already told me flat out, I ain't getting rid of her.
Well, she married you. Of course you're not getting rid of her.
We've been together, 8 years? It's like
you was married before you put that ring on her finger.
You're right.
When you started living with her, you was married to her.
There you go. No living in sin under Jason's eyes.
If y'all get a chance, I just binge watch this. A lot of people ask me, and somebody said something. I put it in a chat, and they asked about binge. I binge watched the show, and Jackie said, "You still watching that movie?" And I had to show it again. It was so bizarre.
Yeah, he watches the craziest things.
I watched a show called 1899 on Netflix. Some of y'all might have already watched it. And it starts off as like the Titanic type ship. and it's a bunch of stuff that happens. You get to meet the characters and stuff like that, and it goes from that. And there's tunnels on the ship where they could go to different places in time, and they wound up back in the 60s. And I don't want to give away the end of the movie, but it is so messed up. You need to watch it.
Oh, because they jump back and forth?
When they do that, of course, that started like in episode 2 and 3. And
Hi, Liz.
hey, Liz.
Hi, Liz.
Started in episode 2 and 3, and it was the weirdest movie that you and to watch it. Like I said, if you get a chance, watch it. If you got time.
It was a crazy movie.
Ask Jack. I showed her the ending of it. She was like, and that's hard for her to get her to do something like that.
Did you ever get the chance to go and visit I think it's the Queen Mary ship?
No, I have not been in the Queen Mary.
That would be interesting.
I just go right down the road. In Baton Rouge, they got a battleship. What is it? Something Boy or something like that. They got a battleship there. You can go take tours and stuff of. I mean, there's so many places in Louisiana that the whole state is freaking haunted. I don't give a shit. You can't throw a rock and it ain't a story behind it. I mean, and I tell people that if you can't afford to go to these big places like Waverly, or if you can't go to Penhurst, or any of these big places that charge a lot of money, and you just want to investigate the local, because you can find that next Waverly, you can find that next Gettysburg. Down here they have amazing woods. Yeah.
You ever heard about that place down there on Lee Road where they used to hang all the black people at on them old trees down there? They say them woods are haunted.
Yep. Madisonville, they got the woman dressed in white. She just stands on the side of the road. Numerous people see her all the time. She got hit by a car. She was wearing a white dress. And when she got hit and she died, and she's always standing at that corner. People pass it up and they see her standing. That's on Brown Switch. I think it's on Brown Switch. Yep. There's so many places that like I said, these woods are haunted around here. Like Jason just said, that up north. Matter of fact, I'm white and I don't go up Lee Road at night. I mean, I'm just telling you.
All my black friends just tell you in a heartbeat, bitch, we'll go with you. We ain't going down Lee Road in a car.
Screw Lee Road.
Wow.
But they got good people live down there. It's just a certain few that it's known for.
Back in the 90s and the 80s, even the police that patrolled back there all was from back there. They all lived back there. They was all fucking Klan members and shit. You know what I'm saying? So
I was on the sheriff's department and they used to patrol back there.
Yeah, that was generations of Klan members come up back there on Lee Road.
That's sad.
Steven said, "Hi, paranormal penis."
Yo, let it drip, let it hang.
Crazy. It's a residential in West Virginia.
Young Austin.
I was watching something. It said when the French owned Louisiana, that would let people in France out of prison if they would marry a prostitute and move to Louisiana. That's interesting.
It is interesting. That's why there's a big culture down here. You got the French, you have the Italians, you have the Irish. They brought the Irish in because they didn't want. Their thinking was slaves cost a lot of money back then. Whereas you could pay an Irishman back then basically nothing to do the work, and if they died, they died. It wasn't on their camp. They didn't lose thousands of dollars on a slave. So they rather had. I hate to say that, but that's what they even got a big memorial down. Used to be a canal that they dug, and so many of them died from malaria and everything. Digging that canal, they dug it by hand, and they had so you have the Irish, you have the Italians, you have the French, then we have German. And I was trying to figure out how in the hell did we get German? And I had to do some research on that. You know, from World War II, when we captured German troops, it was at the beginning of the war. They shipped those troops to Mississippi, Louisiana. We had prison camps here for them. German troops that they captured. And instead of going back to Germany, they just stayed.
Stephen, you investigated Waverly Hills, which is one of the top 10 most haunted locations in the U.S. Stop it.
He goes to Tombstone all the time. No, sir. Damn the devil.
Twice on Sunday. Get it together.
See, that's like up in Canada. I don't think it's as much as down in the States because was Brian Laverty? He's promotes this stuff up here. And Katie, that's the only ones that I think of.
Well, next time I'm gonna tell you a little secret, Miss Joanne. Next time you on there on Brian Laverty's having a show, just say Howard told me to call you nipples.
Yeah,
he'll like you for that.
Yeah, I'm sure.
Call him nipples all the time. He's always serious. Brian's always serious, but I got him to actually pull his shirt up and show us his nipple. You might have seen that show. You never know. I don't know. You might have been on that show.
Oh, I've seen your nipples more than once, so you never know.
Mm-hmm.
I've seen enough. I mean, I go to Mardi Gras, and that's all there is. That's all there is. People flashing, boobies hanging out, people pissing in the street. I mean, not just men, women too. They squat and piss right there. That's it. I mean, it can be.
Wow, that's class.
Yeah. Well, when you're drunk and you don't give a shit.
Well, Stephen, that's what happens when you get way too many people at a location to investigate.
That's true, Skank Chad. We've seen a lot of nipples.
Less is more. Less is more.
Yep, let's see. He's got that railways run
right in front of I think that's
National Art Center.
Yeah. Jacksonville, there was a POW camp across the street right by the railroad. The POWs would wave at the people on the trains.
True. They brought the POWs here. And they just never did go back to Germany. They just stayed. A lot of them. So that's where that's what makes Louisiana so fun. I mean, if you like to socialize, you have there's a festival in the summertime, in the spring, in the fall. You got festivals all year round. We have Oktoberfest. You have Irish St. Patrick's Day. Everybody's Irish that day. I mean, you go to Irish Bayou, you just get tore up.
I cannot.
Like I was saying, yeah, that's true.
Yeah, there's festivals for everything.
Well, because we're part of the German culture here, and they have Oktoberfest every year. They do the whole dancing and sausage and everything.
And then Jackie gets mad when I get hot dogs. I gotta have sauerkraut on it. I like sauerkraut.
Me too.
They make it well.
German. Yeah. I might be part German, but I do not like sauerkraut.
Come on, Jackie, get some cabbage and some salt and get a churn.
Fucking Rick. Hey, Rick, how's it going, brother?
I like cabbage, but I do not like sauerkraut.
I don't like sauerkraut.
But I do love boiled cabbage.
That poor woman there, when I met her, Chrissy, not Chrissy, Jackie. When I met Jackie for the first time, and we started talking and stuff, she said, I'm eating dinner. I said, what you eating? She says, I got a Snicker bars and a Dr. Pepper.
No, it was a Three Musketeers.
Three Musketeers and a Dr. Pepper. That's what she eat. So when she moved in,
I lost a lot of weight doing that.
And she would walk back and forth to work. And she
Yeah, it's
moved
not
here.
eating the Snickers, it's walking back and forth to work.
And when she moved here, I fed her.
Oh.
And that was it. I can't get rid of her now.
The
She
belly
never
came
left.
back. The belly came back.
The belly came. She's look what you done to me. I ain't doing nothing. You can put the fork down. Okay, you don't have to eat it all. I mean, and when she tries to put a portion size to it, it's not enough. She go back and get another bowl of it, whatever it is.
It
or
depends on
plate
how
for it.
hungry I am. Because I don't eat all day to dinner time.
Yeah,
What
Howard,
kind
you cook all the time anyway, don't you?
Yes, he
You're always
does.
cooking. Yeah.
Yes, he does.
I told Jackie cook. That's what I get right there. You don't like my cooking. I said, there's some things I like because you don't cook. I like her lasagna. She makes a really good lasagna. Besides that, the only thing she ever had cooked that I know that she tried cooking. She cooks breakfast stuff. I mean, but that's not cooking.
He don't like that neither.
No, because why? When you eat scrambled eggs, don't you like your scrambled eggs to be yellow, fluffy, little scorched, maybe a little.
I like it cooked.
She likes it black.
I remember you saying that the other day.
What?
She burns it.
You're not black.
I like them brownish when they
See?
cook. I have to know they're cooked. I don't want to see it
No.
runny. We had this discussion before.
My eggs are not
Yeah, not too
runny,
long ago.
but they're not brown neither. They're yellow.
No, mine's gonna be brown.
That's gross. I'm sorry. I
That
wouldn't
is
eat
not
English
gross.
biscuits.
You cook the eggs and you get them real hot and brown, and you put them on top of the butter with the bread, and you mix it and you mush it together and eat it. I'm
No.
sorry. I like stuff totally cooked.
Baby, I'm not. Look, she told me how her daddy cooked beans. He took pork and beans and put it on rice.
Oh my goodness gracious! You don't
Yeah.
put pork and beans on rice.
But
He
he's
did.
from Florida. He's
He's
from
from Florida. There's
He
always
was a country boy. That's what he knew.
That's
Now,
I'm
that's
making
English
you
breakfast.
dinner.
And
I'm
English
making you
breakfast.
dinner. I'm making you dinner. So what is it? Rice and pork and beans.
that.
Have you
That's
ever
what-
made pork and beans under the fire pit in the ground?
No.
Yeah,
I put a pig in
in
the
the
ground.
pan.
Yeah. Well, in a cast iron pot.
Yeah, I cook on cast iron on my stove.
Yeah, but I'm just saying when you're out in the camp,
Everything.
it's called sand beans.
I like to make my cornbread in the cast iron pan.
I just did investigate.
Cookies are good too. You can make cookies in cast iron. You can make cake too if you got the right seasoning on the skillet.
Because you got to season your skillet.
Everything's burnt for me.
I made Mexican cornbread. I learned it from Juan, who's
I think
my
you
s-
forgot
my
some
step- my step-
ingredients.
yeah, I might have forgot something. My stepson-in-law, and he it was good. That shit was good. He had like corn. They had peppers in it. They had all kinds of stuff in it, and he baked it, and it was fluffy, and it was delicious. I mean, it was spicy. You tasted the vegetable in it, and cornbread. I thought you just cook cornbread, and put some butter on there. Yeah, that was it. But no, they take it to a whole nother level. Shit, this is pretty good. And you ate it, didn't you, Jack?
I think I might have tried it.
You tried maybe 2 or 3 pieces. I seen you walk back.
I don't think so, dude. Stop lying.
Oh, I'm not
He
lying.
didn't cook that much.
When did I
how
tell you
they
about me
cook?
calling me a liar? I said, look, she
Yeah.
calls me a liar
Okay.
all the time. She does. She calls me a liar all the time. And I don't lie
You know
to
how
her.
they cook?
And I take pictures
they
now.
skim on the food. And you know that's a fact. They skim on it. They don't cook my kids do not cook a lot of food. And
The men cook, all the men cook, and all your daughters, all their husbands cook for them. All the
It's
husbands
true.
cook.
It's true.
Well, I shouldn't say nothing. I haven't cooked in 6 years, but when Chelsea and James moves in, I'll have to start that shit again. Uh-uh.
Look at that. That's just an upside down diamond.
No, Howard.
It's an upside
That-
down what? No.
That's it.
Oh, that's it. Okay.
That's it.
I didn't have the show last week because I was not feeling. I just did that active Friday night. I was out. Chrissy had to talk to me on the way home because I was about ready to fall asleep on the Causeway Bridge.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah.
And it was bad. I was there like
Well,
at
I shouldn't
8:30.
say I did when I used to work over in the next province. It's funny, you fall asleep just you're coming 2 blocks from your house, and that's when you tend to fall asleep. That's because we get into a comfort zone, and our body says, "Okay, I know where I am." Bam.
If you ever drove on the Causeway Bridge down here, it's the longest bridge in the world over open water, and it's just 2 lanes, and that's one
Okay.
span. They got another span on the other side that's 2 lanes going the opposite direction, and you hit in these sections. You hit,
To yeah.
and you just and it's warm. You just sitting there and you just want to go out.
See, Beth put all the tacos up. That's right, Beth. That's right.
What's that noise?
Smells like fish, tastes like fish, looks like chicken. Get out.
It looks like roast beef. Get the hell out. That's what I'm saying. You don't even touch it. It ain't roast beef. Don't put no bread on that.
Oh, that roast beef is nasty. Shit. I don't
What
eat beef. I don't eat beef and I don't eat eggs.
Beef eggs. Yeah,
I love roast
you
beef.
said you just gave away what a couple of dozen of them, didn't you?
Yes. And there was steak in the box that got no. Here, take it. No, it's not gonna happen.
That's Jackie. She won't eat fresh yard eggs. She won't eat fresh yard eggs.
Yeah.
She has to be store-bought eggs.
That's why you just
These
got
are store bought, and there's just eggs are nasty.
Wait,
I
what?
like
Becky
eggs.
says they taste different.
They're good.
But if I don't sell it, shit, I never know.
Now I'm gonna tell y'all right now. If y'all ever had meat like a steak, or like a round steak, or ribeye, or tenderloin, or something, any T-bone, whatever, and if you get it at the grocery store, I guarantee you put one that's from the grocery store up there, and you get a fresh one that a butcher, in the country, they butcher them and they hang them up, they cure them, and then they cut it up, and you can actually eat that first steak and it tastes good. It tastes like, it's a steak. You eat that second steak that you bought from the store, you can taste the chemicals in that steak.
And with the fresh, you can take a fork and just it'll come to pieces.
We used to do that.
And
We
it's
used to
different
slaughter
color.
ours. We used to slaughter ours, send them to the slaughterhouse, and my dad would do it at 8 months when they were 8 months old, because they call it a heavy veal. It's almost beef, but it's not veal. It's between. It's tender beef, and it's real good. I mean, it's really good beef, to be honest with you. And it's like I said, you could actually taste the difference in the meat. Now the eggs, I don't see no difference. I don't. Now I've tricked Jackie before. I've cooked them fresh yard eggs and gave them to her. She ate it.
I must have been sleeping.
Uh,
I
You
eat
speak your
anything in my sleep. I eat anything. Just put it in by my face and let me smell it, and I'll grab it and eat it.
oh, too.
That's a wide open door, Jackie. Be careful. You could be probbing your cheek tonight.
I watched that woman get up in the morning, okay? Get up one night. She had a bag of freaking Oreo cookies. Ate the whole bag now. Ate the whole bag. Had Oreos all over her face and crumbs in the bed and everything. I was like, damn, man, what the hell's wrong with that woman? That's when I found out she was actually sleep eating, sleepwalking. She can function just when she's sleeping. She's just like, she's awake. She'll look at you dead on and she's sleeping, but looks like she's awake.
You still do that, Jackie?
What?
Yeah.
Yeah, you still do that? Okay.
I guess
And
I
she
do.
got
They
the
say
next morning, the wrappers on the ground. It's a big bag of freaking Oreo cookies. Bag
Jackie-
on the ground, and she looked at me. You ate my cookies.
I'd go to the
How's it-
bathroom, there'd be chocolate all over my face, and I'd be like, "Damn, no, why I got chocolate on my face?"
What?
Yeah, not one.
I can eat.
Oh, I know.
You just
You
need
know,
to
I've
get
been
some.
watching.
You
How
need
would
to
see
have a
my
little
smoke?
puff before you go to bed. Then you won't get up.
I guess I get upset about things. I sleepwalk.
Oh, there's a question I gotta ask Chris. Chrissy, you smoke, you vape, right?
Oh wait, no. Wait, I'm gonna.
Okay, no.
Wait,
I'm gonna ask her right now.
no.
Shit. I'm gonna ask
Okay,
because you
answer.
said for me asking you. I'm gonna ask.
Okay, go
Okay,
ahead.
you vape. You used to smoke cigarettes, correct?
I did for 14 years.
Okay, would you smoke a rolled cigarette?
I did before I vaped. Yeah.
Okay, could you explain it to Jacqueline? We'll do it after the show.
I
But can you
am
explain
not
it to Jacqueline?
smoking
Because she
freaking
thinks you get a
red
little bag out with the
cigarettes.
papers and you sit out there and you put the paper and you're doing it out there on
I'm
the
not
road
doing
like the
it.
old man
You,
does.
you
That's
didn't
what I'm
know,
not
Jackie.
doing.
I have a machine that does it.
I know, but I'm not doing it. I told him I wasn't gonna do it.
It's not
I'm
hard.
not gonna smoke tobacco.
That's what you're smoking when you smoke cigarettes.
But no, that's a different taste. It's a different taste. I'm
You
See what
telling
I deal
you.
with? You see what I deal with, right?
You buy different.
Don't give him
brands.
no ideas.
It saves money, Jackie.
Oh my God, you just said it again. Oh my God, Chrissy. Me and you gotta have a private chat.
So you roll your own? No, those are not roll your own.
It looks like a cigarette. It's got
Who
don't it have the
doesn't?
filter on
Who
and
doesn't?
everything?
Baby, go get me the machine and your tube.
I don't want
It
to
goes
roll
in
a
a tube.
cigarette.
It doesn't look like a roll.
I like
It
my
doesn't look.
cigarette.
It doesn't look. I'll paint a little gold stripe around the damn thing. I
I
don't give a
don't
shit.
give a shit. I don't give a shit. I'm not rolling no freaking ass cigarette.
Howard will roll them for you while you're at work all day.
I used to make a tea for her. She used
See,
to
look,
drink tea all the time. I mean,
here's the machine.
Oh, that's an old one, yeah.
Okay.
I'm
And then-
not
and the
buying
little
no.
one.
watch.
Tobacco.
But look, Jackie, look, here's the tubes. Okay.
Yeah.
You buy the
Look,
type of tube
Name
you
all
want.
the tobaccos.
Look, you got the
No.
It's got
filter.
filter. It looks like everything. It looks like a cigarette.
Right.
God.
And you buy the tobacco based on what you
Yeah, look.
smoke. You smoke Marlboros. They have a branded tobacco that is basically the tobacco that's used in Marlboro cigarettes. It's just way
You can go to
cheaper.
the smoke shop and you can ask them to sample it.
Exactly.
Yeah, when you go in there, be like, look, bitches, start rolling that shit up so I can smoke it.
How much you saving? How much you saving on like if you bought everything that you? How many cartons you get and how much you paid for that?
So that one box of tubes is a whole carton of cigarettes for $3. Now, that's the tubes. But you have to buy the tobacco. The type of tobacco we get for him is basically like Marlboro
I get a
because
pound.
that's what he likes. He
Right.
gets a pound of the tobacco.
$10
Okay.
And
eh?
I would say we will probably get 3 to 4 cartons out of that. And that's $14 for the tobacco. So
And a carton of
17,
Marlboro Lights
18,
costs like $80.
$18 for about 3 to 4 cartons.
Chad smokes a
smoke
lot.
tea-
Beth smokes a lot.
You can smoke and spit out a lung as long as it ain't costing a lot of money. That's fine with me. I don't.
I don't smoke. I just puff,
You just
Damn the
puff.
devil.
puff, and I fly like an eagle.
I mean, I've been trying to quit different. I got me a pipe.
That's what helps me sleep, though.
I rolled Jason probably about 3 packs of cigarettes at a time, and then I put them in a container and put them in the freezer.
Yeah.
Can you put them in a box? I mean, you can
Yeah.
probably take an old
You can
Marlboro box and put them in it.
You could, or you could actually, they have hard
That'd be
plastic containers that looks like a cigarette pack that you can buy.
Who's watching you smoke? It's only you.
But you never know. The milkman could come and catch her.
There you go. Look, Steven's saying right there. That's
What? What were you talking about? I wasn't listening. What?
I know you would.
He said that nobody's going to watch you when you're smoking. I said, you never know if the milkman could pop in.
Let's take some sandpaper too.
Boxes of cigarettes are expensive.
Sure.
What were you talking about?
Yeah, and then the taxes on it. The taxes is crazy because Louisiana has what they call a sin tax.
Every state does.
And
Alcohol and tobacco have sin tax on
alcohol and tobacco.
$15 for a pack of cigarettes up here, and they're a pack of 25.
it.
There you go.
$15?
Yeah, crazy.
Wow.
Ernie uses nicotine pouches, and it costs $2 a bottle.
Fucking rolling.
There you go, Jackie. Just put yourself a nicotine.
What? What
Ouch
did you
on
say, Howard? What?
It's on the screen. It's right there. You
What?
can read it.
What
But
did
we
you
have
say?
a tobacco farm
What you
not
guys-
far from us, so everybody
Yeah,
kind of goes
yeah.
up there and gets
Yeah.
the leaves.
What? I can't hear you. What?
Sorry.
Oh, you must be muted.
Yeah. Hold on. Let me see you mute.
Oh Lord.
He's
coming-
gone. He's gone. Thank God.
He's coming to the bedroom. You what?
No. No. Don't give him no ideas. You're
Jesus.
killing me.
Killing me, small.
Yeah, they're about $8 here too, Chad.
But Jackie, the cigarettes that you're smoking are full of chemicals, where the tobacco, I don't think, has as much chemicals.
Tell her put it under a black light. Put that cigarette under a black light and watch the colors it glows. That's straight chemical glowing.
Yeah.
It looks like somebody painted it with a neon marker.
You from Canada, Jacqueline?
No, but
Where you from,
Steven's
Jacqueline?
from Mexico.
Where you from,
He-
Jacqueline?
And you
Where you
cross
from?
the border every day.
Where you
so-
from, Jacqueline?
I'm from New Orleans.
No, come on. Be specific.
I'm from Kennebra.
I'm from my mama. Shit, I'm from my mama.
And her mama was in Canada.
You
No,
went, you
my
went
mom's-
with your father.
My
and you
mom was
came
from
home with
New
your mother.
Orleans, and my dad was from Pensacola
But where does she live?
in Kennebra. I'm gonna wear this
You got to
shirt.
say, brah.
I got the shirt that says Kennebra.
Everything's brah. Hey, brah.
Hey,
Hey,
brah. Hey, brah.
They even got on the sign.
boy.
The
Your boy.
welcoming-
I say that a lot. Your boy.
They
Your
got
boy.
the big sign that says "Welcome to Kenner." They got a bra that hangs on it. Kenner bra. Just got to get vaccinated before you go into the city of Kenner. They got little things. It's like the military. They set up around it. They check your papers. It's almost like a demilitarized zone or something. We're gonna go try it, Jacqueline. You're gonna go try one and see what it is.
No, I'm not. What, you said something?
Yeah, you want me to come in there and shit again?
I didn't hear nothing.
Anyway, it's almost 10:15.
Yep, well, that's
And,
about that's in for the show. Yep, end the
I'll
show.
catch up to you
Yeah.
whenever.
All right, hold on. We're going to end the show, and we appreciate you coming on tonight.
Chrissy, did you show Jason that other limerick?
Oh, the farting one?
3 Irishmen.
I think so. I think everything you've sent, I said Miss Joanne sent this for you.
Okay. All right. Jackie Fleming.
Said about what? That you live in
That-
Mexico?
I will, Irene. And when I get time, it's nonstop. I got to start calling these other people up and start setting some other stuff up.
Here,
Irene's over in China, eh?
click on that
Japan.
video.
Oh, Japan.
I'm showing him now, Miss Joanne. I know what you're talking about. You got to turn the volume up. Hear the song.
No, yeah, that one, but I then another one I verbalized it.
Yeah. End the show, Howard.
I think I'll send you that one,
No.
Howard. Okay, love you
Yeah,
all. Peace out.
Bye.
All right,
Have a
here
good
we
night.
go.
Lovely
Y'all have a
kindness.
good night, everybody. We appreciate
Thanks for
y'all.
joining us.
Thank you, Miss Joanne, and we'll see y'all next week. Good night, everyone.
Good
Bye.
night.
You can't take us down, you can't take us down. You can't take us down, you can't take us down. You can't take us down, you can't take us down. You can't take us down, you can't take us down. You can't take us down, you can't take us down. You can't take us down, you can't take us down. Stand my ground. Not gonna run.